Hello everybody, my name's Danloadable and welcome to White Knight, a survival horror I've been sitting on for a while, kind of itching to play. It's a noir style thing from what I can tell. It's limited colour, it looks interesting. That'll do.
For some unfathomable reason, even though it doesn't come up at all now, I have discovered that this game stamps its own logo in the corner when I do recording. I could look at the thumbnails of the actual videos and there is no little White Knight logo in the corner like there would be on the media bar menu for the game's logo.
Some nights are just pitch black, without stars,
I won't talk over this.
and without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938.
Already got quite a noir feel to it.
Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America.
Never heard it referred to as a tsunami before.
Misery, hunger, despair.
Uh-huh.
Times are hard, they say.
Uh-huh.
Times were worse than hard.
Well, seeing as all my
bar was about to
inventory
close.
is filled with his matches,
As far
yeah,
as
it's
I
pretty
was
bad.
concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end.
Yeah.
If only I knew.
If only you knew what. Hopefully if that thing's up in the corner it isn't ruining things too much, but I imagine it would be quite jarring. Do I have anything to do here? Holy crap. No. Well, there's one way to get people to watch your credits, I suppose. I can slightly steer. I'm gonna hit a tree if I can. No, I can't. Can I speed up? Yes. Holding forward on the stick, which is always a really, really good way to do acceleration. Just so you know, developer, that is sarcasm. Should be a button for acceleration. Holding on a stick is just a bullshit move. I hate that. Can I actually turn down any of those roads? Probably too late for me to go back now. Do I have any other buttons other than steer? Nope. I don't even have to steer. I'm just holding forward right now. I can weave. Doesn't seem to really have much input. I'm gonna be a dick and skip this. See you all when some things occur. Never mind. I had to start saying that when a fucking ghost turned up, didn't I? I apologise, I don't know what that noise was. Can we get to it? Can we? Smooth. Come on. Get your ass up. I want to go and get terrified by things. I apologise if there is a thing in the corner. I can imagine that would be really annoying. I'm glad it's not in-game, because that would piss me off something royal. Cannot fathom why it would be there. Despite the pain, using left stick to walk was still possible. Okay, that's quite cool. Sort of keeping it. I could examine the place using the X button. This girl on the road, the impact. I couldn't find her body. No. What can I look at? What's this? A box. The light seems to be clipping up it very strangely. And I can do nothing. Hello. Well, that looks like a sparking fuse box, so I'm gonna go put my hand in it. That's a good idea. The box seemed to be connected to the electric lighting of the street. Why would it not be? Can I do anything to that? Oh. I have a journal button, apparently. Okay. Oh, I actually said press circle button, not press round, or something equally annoying. That's not a normal thing to be aggravated about. Come on, little fella, toddle along. Well, I would read that, but there's currently a trophy announcement in the way. There we go. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, right, okay. Who was that girl who crossed the road? I couldn't avoid her, but I never found her body. I couldn't get her desperate stare out of my mind. I was wounded and I needed help. So fuck her. Right. Any letters? Vesper Manor. Didn't ring a bell. My head was empty and painful. I was feeling cross. Damn it. Damn these gates and their strange popping textures. How will I ever get past them? That's not even popping texture, that's just weird visual glitch. There's no texture to speak of. How is it going wrong? Whoa. Come on. Okay, atmosphere, I get it.
I was trying to collect my thoughts.
It's intriguing that the moon is
The
black
intense
and everything
pain
else
was
is white.
scattering them like a bunch of dead birds.
Okay.
My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession.
Why do you
I
have an
want to
obsession
die.
about being wounded? There's something over here. I wish to see what oh, it's a tree stump. Mystery solved. End of game. Roll the credit. Holy. No. Maybe. I don't know yet, mate. All I know is there seems to be an onk or something on this tree. So that deserves looking at. Apparently, I'd like to have a slow amble about. Hit. Hit. This unknown symbol let out a powerful aura. Okay. That's just a normal thing for you to come out with, is it? The darkness of the well spat a salty smell to my face. I've known people like that, yeah. Oh, would you, please? Thank you. What if I go this side? Can I have the bucket? Seems like it'd be useful. Well, it was quite a drop. Did you figure it was just kind of shallow? For sale. This board looked as old as the house. Okay. Do I have some new things to read? There was another one, was there not? Ah, crap. I could read the name Vesper on the mailbox. That name. No. Ever since the commotion, my memory seemed like gone. What? My memory seemed like gone. Your grammar went bad too, like. The bucket fell down a dozen meters at least. No way to recover it. Thinking this was a premonition was probably just superstition. But I felt definitely uneasy. Oh, I wonder why. Because you're in a car crash, there's ghosts, an ominous house, what I hope is a statue. There's something. Ah, what am I even caught on? The arm came from a marble structure. Yeah, and? Stop staring at your feet, pick it up, and let's go glue it on a statue. Be proactive. If you keep ambling around, I swear to... Come on. Stop it. Stand up straight. Use your core strength. You don't want your back to hurt as well, do you? You got enough problems. Let's sit down, shall we? No? Fine. There's another bucket over there. Can I have that one? Or am I going to throw that down a hole? So it's... There's a bird table. Nothing more. What about a raven? Poe reference. I'm sure this will be fine. The statue was staring at me with a white and hostile stare. Yeah, it's a statue, bruh. The statue had been moved recently. Or it moved. Did you think of that? No, you didn't, did you? You were too busy saying a bucket falling down a well was a fucking premonition. Ugh. Okay. That is apparently essential information. The state of a bucket. What can I look at? Henry Vesper, a relative of the landlord. Okay. How about that? B. Norman. I don't want to be Norman, I'm Dan. Its name coming from nowhere was chilling. What do you mean coming from nowhere? It's written on the thing, is it not? It's not nowhere. You're a fucking idiot. Margaret Vesper, born Venter Cross. Okay. All these. I haven't read some of these. Dun dun dun. On the grave, the name Margaret Vesper seemed to challenge eternity itself. Who was she? The grave looked as daunting as a forgotten tomb. What a dire way of decorating a garden. I don't think they're decorations, bruh. I couldn't help but think about that statue's broken arm. Someone had obviously moved it recently, but I couldn't help thinking it was some kind of desecration. Yeah, might be projecting a bit there. You got a habit of busting up statues. Check your statueless privilege. That made no sense. And yeah. Oh? There was still some golden liquid inside the glass. Could be piss. Someone was here recently. Okay. What'd I find? Ooh. Letter from Martha Kenton to William Vesper. Under normal circumstances, I would have never tried to contact you. I am an honest woman. I have supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. I have given them the best education I could, but today I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We are ruined. My husband's employer went bankrupt. He's traveling from town to town trying to find a job, while I have to beg for food every single day. My 4-year-old son has a bad cough, which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? I beg of you, who are rich, only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We live in the shack under the best oil sign, at the entrance of the slum, by the Graham slaughterhouses. Don't hesitate to come. Can't imagine it'll be high on their list of things for them. The landlord was out, so the key might be around somewhere. Okay. More shambling around, is it?
No one around. I was all alone, with my pain growing and some nausea starting up.
Okay. Okay, that didn't take long. Apparently I can shove the statue. I didn't think to try that earlier because I could barely walk, so shoving a gigantic fucking statue. Oh. Oh, damn it all. I was going to say earlier this had a sort of unfinished Swan kind of vibe with just blacks and whites, but... Ah. Crazy.
I was about to desecrate a sanctuary. To open the door to a world I didn't belong to. But whoever lived in there, they would understand. I needed help. Anyone would understand that.
You'd be surprised. Okay, you got a point back in your favour, game. Just stop being a dickhole and we might get on. Alright. Ooh, lovely sweater you got going there. I don't know for what reason, why, or where from, but I can hear screaming outside. That's really off-putting.
As the doors opened,
how do you know it's safe?
Seemed to react to my presence.
You're very trusting.
There was a smell, like a cornered animal.
You regularly sniff cornered animals.
Smell of fear.
I know what's worse.
And yet, I
had to smell them, or you regularly corner them.
Because I had no choice.
Not true. You could have.
I was praying to find a phone or some help.
I don't think you're gonna find any of those.
What happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door?
End of chapter 1. In we pop. Well, that's a lot of dirty footprints, which stop, you know, at the threshold. They're going in, but they only start there, so that makes a great deal of sense. Okay, they've taken control away from me again. It's good, I only got like 2 steps in the door, that's fine. It's acceptable. Pacing goes, it's somewhat lacking.
Hello? Hello? I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help.
Okay.
What happened? This cold.
Something's happened. I'm not entirely sure what.
I was usually not afraid of the dark.
But that's better than being out in a fucking garden.
On that
I suppose.
I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket.
I'd imagine in a
The
pocket
urge
that's
to light a
generally
match
how
was
they work.
growing with every new chill running down my spine.
Cool, I suppose. In my pocket I found a box of matches. I could get some light using circle button. Bonk. Okay. My matches are called smoke and mirrors. Alright. Oh, could you please walk properly? It's getting on my chimes, man. The boots have been used very recently. Wait. Am I walking normally? That was abrupt. Thank you, game. I'm ambling somewhat, but I'm not stumbling completely. This mountain landscape couldn't soothe me. Oh, good. I'm not going to put my match out just yet. And I'm going to explore this. 2 men on a small boat. A memory from an expedition. Why is that important? Encyclopedias. The edge was hardly readable. Kind of generally not the point of encyclopedias, it's what's in them. But points for... oh, fuck knows. Hi! That woman with dark hair was dominating the room. Who was she? Elvira. Perhaps. I haven't looked into it. I was hoping to find more, but I had to make do with what I had. Yes, you did, so don't be a tool. What's this? Some African mask. A wooden face without a soul. Oh. Fine. Let's waste them. A peaceful landscape. The kind of place I would have loved to be. And this side door's all fucked up. The shovel was covered with fresh soil. Ah, crap. Is this home all over again? May as well start with this door. Also, let's read. Seems someone has been busy in that garden lately. The mud was still fresh. No one answered my calls. Either someone was hiding in there, or the house was empty. In both cases, that wouldn't be very helpful to me. I needed a key. Yeah, you did. Have I missed anything? I'm going to assume I've missed something. Or the Riddler is apparently one of those entries. Did I just trip through the door or something? Hello. Comrade Lennon. Ooh. August 21st. August 21st. You don't get how these things work, do you? Okay. Suffocating in its useless illuminations and frills. The mansion doesn't have the greatness befitting a fortune like the Vespers. It's the work of a degenerate romantic. It's like a stain in this century. I ordered the flower beds on the east side of the garden to be removed. They made moving around complicated, and in summer their scent was unbearable. I didn't talk about it to Henry, and he was quite upset. For the first time, I think I saw something like rage in his eyes. For a few seconds, he did look like a man, and then he shut himself back in his melancholy and played the piano all afternoon. His jazz again, his stupid music which reeks of debauchery and misery. Well, good to know you're a stone-cold bitch. Hopefully you're the ghost. What's this? A soothing aura was surrounding this lunar goddess statue. The small statue of a lunar goddess that stood in the parlor felt like a comforting presence. 'Cause you're a dirty, dirty man, aren't you? Okay. What's this? More matches? You bet your sweet bippy. Whoever that was, it currently didn't ring a bell. Oh, light switch. Donk. The armchair looked comfy. I could get some rest and save my progress. Fabulous. I was wondering if there was a... Oi! Mechanic for that. Let's have a quick searcheroo. I had more than enough. Don't be fucking stupid. Never have enough of these things in these games. Nothing special about that wardrobe. You cannot make... You're an asshole. You couldn't make that judgment yourself. The crucifix was not comforting at all. Library, good. Another diary, is it? William is 7 today. He is with Henry, running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games, always games. The mansion is all upside down and their yells gave me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, as this will be my only chance to make a man out of him. To make him embrace the Venter Cross legacy, to show him the way. Henry is a dreamer and he has no ambition whatsoever. You can't teach him anything. Behind every great man, there is a great woman. Nonsense. Women shouldn't be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power the world is leaving in the hands of women. But William is young. He is the future. I will act through him. And may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving lights to find the place he deserves in this world. Okay, lady. Just calm down, maybe. Boy with religious dress. A house full of old traditions. Seeing the woman with the church candle, I was wondering where God was. He ain't in this house. Box full of old science books. Just generically science books. Okay. Glad you can make such a call. Goodness. There's a lot of reading again. The time came when we stopped counting. We stopped counting how many companies closed in the past 9 years, how many unemployed and families ended up in the streets, forced to live in slums around our cities. We stopped counting all the commodities wasted because nobody could buy them, thrown to the sea or burnt. We stopped counting how many of our business partners fell with us. It was 9 years ago, on October 29th, 1929. You sure you don't want to say 29th and 21th? What a fucking thing. Born from the sick and speculative belly of America, the crash would throw the world into the storm and darkness. We are still here, but we lost faith. And we stopped counting because they were just figures. These were just figures, because today they make us feel nauseous. Dawn seemed far at that time. And today, some think they can see the sunrise. They seem to forget night and darkness are always out there, somewhere. Cheerful. Go on it. Okay, we're in the Great Depression, but the save icon is still a floppy disk. That makes perfect sense.
Are you there?
Maybe. Who's asking? As I woke up, I had recovered some strength. I could run using square button. Fabulous! Can I do anything here? No, why would that be a thing? Oh, Ghosty Goo! Hello! You can't be Margaret.
Help me.
Margaret would be bitching at me already. She sounds like a tool.
Who was it? Or what was it?
And why is the light off?
In my world, women didn't glow like the moon. And they didn't walk through doors either.
It was on. Shit.
I had to be more badly wounded than I thought.
That must have been off my tits. Pretty much. What's that fucking banging? There is one aspect of this game I haven't shown you. It's a little thing, but I like it. As you navigate through... Oh, of course it was. As you navigate through menus, every time you hit a button, it plays the piano key. I shall show you. That's pretty cool. It's simple as fuck, but I like it. Oh. Well, we've had the ghost appear. We are slightly healed. There's a storm going on outside. Okay. Let's go hit the light switch. Which was... where? I don't recall. There it is. Thank you, you bitch. Ghost. I don't know. Right. I'm intrigued now. This is fun. It's somewhat irritating in some respects, but I like it. It's fun. It is drawing me in. Hopefully, you are enjoying this as well and are enticed to come back to more, because I'm fairly certain that door wasn't open earlier. And that one definitely fucking wasn't, by the virtue of the fact it just opened. Ah, crap. I'm going to end this one right here, but I'm going to keep playing and record some more. Do come back to see what happens next time. If you've enjoyed this, pop a like down below and a comment. Put some prayers or soothing words down in the comments below. Try and help me get through this. Send you good energies back in time. I'm kind of all garbled now. Thank you very much for watching. Till next time. Toodaloo. Help. I can hear something. Yeah, I'm outside. I can hear like a frog. Yeah, a frog. Over that way. Ah! Froggy! Hello. Now come back. I see you, you bastard. Okay, then. I wasn't expecting that.